Hi, my name is Jenny Stoltenow. I work at 3M and I'm the Marketing Communications Manager on the Post-it brand. I began at the University of Minnesota way back a long time ago and received my degree, my bachelor's degree in advertising in the School of Journalism, of course. And during that time, participated in things like NSAC, Ad Club, PRSSA, a lot of clubs and a lot of organizations. Did some internships throughout my undergraduate career and landed a job as an assistant account executive at Campbell Mithun when I graduated in 2003. I was there for 5 years and then took a position as a senior account executive at Call McFoy, working on brands like Caribou Coffee, Nestle Purina. Worked there for about 5 years. Also went back to the University of Minnesota and received my Master's of Arts degree in Strategic Communication. And just started here at 3M about 10 months ago. So that has been my path. And this week on my to-do list, we are preparing materials for our 2013 brand relaunch of the Post-it brand. That includes new photography across all of our businesses and developing a relationship with a director who is going to be shooting our big TV campaign for 2013 and getting that finalized this week. Technology has a huge role in my daily job. Everything from just I'm constantly, with my laptop at my side or my cell phone, so constantly just using technology, I guess. But I'm also responsible for the digital strategy and arm of the Post-it brand. So with digital strategy, I'm constantly dealing with any of one of our properties, whether it be Facebook, Twitter, Foursquare, Pinterest, working with teams in our eHub area and developing strategies and plans to execute towards our communities. Well, I think my job has changed the most recently because I'd spent the first roughly 10 years of my career in agencies, working in advertising agencies in account management. And just this year have taken the leap over to the client side, the corporate side, and as opposed to where on the account side, where I'm typically focused on one kind of client-specific business problems and solving that with advertising. In this role, I'm focused on my brand overall and having to utilize everything from TV, digital, PR, everything, and also dealing with all the business and sales data associated with that. So I've sort of evolved, I guess, from really focused on advertising function to looking across multiple disciplines and focused on the back end sort of business aspect of a brand. The classes I wish I would have taken when I was an undergraduate to better prepare me for this role is, first of all, additional class or two in finance. I find myself sitting across from finance directors on a weekly basis and having to plead my case as to why the Marcom budget shouldn't be cut. And I think if I would have had a little bit better background in finance, it would have better prepared me for those conversations. The second class that I would have liked to have a little bit more experience in is multicultural communication. It was something that I did have an opportunity to do in my graduate studies, but I think if I had a little bit more background, considering how global the Post-it brand is, it would have really helped me understand sort of, okay, as I'm working on campaigns for the United States, how could that then translate across North America into Europe and then also in Asia. So I always like to tell students or those I'm networking with who are still in school that the number one thing you can do is get involved outside of the classroom with organizations that are at your fingertips. Specifically, NSAC for me was a huge group that totally shaped my undergraduate career and helped me land the entry-level job that I did get. Ad Club, PRSSA, anything you can do to get outside the normal classroom experiences that you're having, which are phenomenal, but just have that added layer of experience. Secondly, as everyone always says, internships. For me, internships were started my sophomore year, summer of my sophomore year, and did them every year since. I strongly encourage people, don't think of an internship as something, oh, I'll deal with it junior year, junior summer, or hey, I'll get to that my senior year. It's never too early to start your internship career, and looks extremely impressive to employers when you're coming out of school. When I look at a new hire's resume, I want to see that they have a passion for the role of communications. So this means whether it's a number of internships, odd jobs, or organizations or clubs that they've joined throughout their undergraduate career. I want to see that this is something that they've been working towards for their, nearly their entire undergraduate life. And that passion then translates into me getting excited about working with somebody who is as excited about communications as I am. I would say my most challenging part of this role, or any communications role that I've been in to date, is just balancing that work-life schedule. I think all of us who are in this field are typically type A, want to do a great job, really want to deliver the results that we're pushing towards with our teams. And oftentimes that spills over the traditional 9 to 5 work day. So for me, it's a constant battle every day with trying to make sure that I'm doing a great job in my career, but also allowing myself time to step away from the role and spend time with my family and friends outside of my career. I think the thing that is most exciting about my job is I've spent my life on teams, being parts of teams, whether it's the leader or a follower, just part of a team in general. And every day in marketing communications, I am part of a team, whether I'm leading a project or one person amongst many who are involved. I think it's interesting always with team dynamics. I love the feeling of success with the team, and I also think that there's a lot to learn in life about when things don't go as planned and how people react as a team together. So the team philosophy, or just that dynamic, to me is the best part about marketing communications. So I think my favorite memory is the first Sunday that I spent after I'd started my new role at Campbell Mithun as a fresh 22-year-old. Traditionally, as an when I was in school as an undergraduate, I would go to class during the week, and my Saturdays and usually Sundays were completely packed with homework. And once I got into the real world, if you will, I entered the life at Campbell Mithun, and all of a sudden I was sitting around on a Sunday afternoon saying, look at all this free time I have where I actually, can actually have a weekend. I remember my very first Sunday that was something that sort of struck me as, my goodness, I finally made it. I feel like I've, made this career that I've been, sort of working hard towards, and it felt great to sort of reflect on that time and just being excited to start fresh in a career I'm passionate about.